Good morning. Good morning to all. Yes. Suman Das, very good with a query. Pramod, good morning. Manish Jain, Richa, Akhlendeshwari, Swati, Aditya, Samriti, Pragati, Dimple, everyone, good morning. Very good. So, send your presence बेटा फटाफट भेजो ताकि पता लगे कौन कौन आ गया है. Okay, start with this. Good morning. Very good. Everyone should be ready for the final accounts. Final account, the chapter which is already started by us few days back. So we were at very important topics of final accounts. Let's start with this beta. So today we have to go for the practical questions. I expect that all of you have done the homework which I have given to you. We have discussed in our previous lecture that we should have to go for some illustrations which I have given to you. You have to do from your home. तो घर से आपने जो होमवर्क के रूप में आपको दिया गया था दैट वाज बेसिकली इलस्ट्रेशंस जो आपने करके आनी थी. I expect that those illustrations have already been done by you. So let's start with the practical question, beta. If having any query in the illustrations, first of all, I would like to take that. Otherwise, I'll go for the questions. So fast, send me the query if there is any query from your side. Yeah, one query is received. Very good. Non-profit organizations. We'll discuss it in the next chapter that we will do after this. After completion of this, we will go for it. So need not to worry. Okay. Any other query from your side? Practical question. One key adjustments bata do. I'll do practical question one with you. That is the most important question which will cover all maximum illustrations of this chapter, maximum concepts of this chapter. So we'll do it with complete aspect. Before that, if you have any query, Samriti, good morning, beta. I'm really very fine. What about you? So let's assume that there's no query of the students. So we'll go for the illustration number one. Sorry, practical question number one. So this is practical question number one, which you have to do. How to do the question of final accounts in your exams? There is a simple way. Let's discuss that way. The procedure is very simple. You must have to prepare both the accounts simultaneously. One is the trading and profit and loss account. Second is the balance sheet. Both will be prepared simultaneously, which will help us to do the question in the given time. Otherwise, normally we are lacking behind the time. So to cover the question within the time, you should have to cover it in that way. So let's start with this. So presentation is normally known to every student. I'm not going to discuss about the presentation because that is given in your module. If you will see, the way of presentation is always very simple. You have to prepare trading and profit and loss account by writing trading and profit and loss account for the year ended this for Ganguly. And when you are going for the balance sheet, you have to write balance sheet as on 31st of March in the books of Ganguly. So that will remain same. There's no difference at all. It is trading and P&L account. Obviously for 31st March 20, and this is balance sheet as on 31st March 20, and we are writing particulars, amount, currency, particulars, amount, currency. That is all simple. Balance sheet, we have to write liabilities, amount, assets, amount. That is all simple. Everyone knows it, I assume. So not going to give more stress on it. In the books of Ganguly, we are doing it. In the books of Ganguly. Yeah, number of students have sent me the queries. Now, before starting this question, I would like to discuss the queries because otherwise those will be delayed. We have to go for the inventory loss by fire. That is also asked by one of the student. So whenever there is an inventory loss by fire, very simple. So whenever it is lost, first of all, what will be the journal entry for this? That should be known to every student. Tell me what will be the journal entry beta fast. क्या entry होनी चाहिए? Fast क्या entry होनी चाहिए? When goods are lost by fire, the entry is goods lost by fire account debit or loss by fire account debit to purchases. So that means for purchases it will be credited. Hence, it will be deducted from purchases. Actual treatment is it will be deducted from purchases, and this loss will go to profit loss account debit side. This is by nature. This is by nature. Now, what will be the treatment when it will be given in the trial balance? If it is given in trial balance, that is loss of goods by fire, then it means for above journal entry is already done. When it means for above journal entry is already done, so we have to go for a single treatment, that is profit loss account debit side. That's it. Because in that case, the nature of this transaction is just simple, that is loss. So when the nature of the transaction is very much clear to us, then we have to do treatment accordingly. If it is given in adjustment beta, then what do you have to do? In case of adjustment, we have to do above two treatments. One is we have to enter it in profit or loss account debit side. Second treatment is we have to go to purchases in trading count. Obviously, we are talking about trading count. So in trading count, purchases, we have to deduct it from the purchases. That's it. This will be deducted from purchases. So having two treatments when it is given in adjustment. So when it is given in trial balance, having single treatment, very much clear. Any doubt to anyone? Very good. I think this is clear to every student now. Coming to the next point. What will be the entries if income tax paid comes in adjustment? Okay. I think you people have noted it down. So beta income tax paid. If it is given to you, income tax paid, then obviously this will be given in the trial balance. Because if it is already paid, then it will be given in the trial balance. It will never come in adjustment in that case, because if it will be paid, then entry will always be made income tax account debit to bank account. In that case, income tax is a drawing, so it will be adjusted in drawing. We have to edit it in drawing because income tax is a personal expense in case of sole proprietorship firms. In case of companies, it is a expenditure of company. Otherwise, in case of sole proprietorship, it is a expense of it is a personal expense, so it will be added in drawings. But if it is given an adjustment, that means for this is paid and not paid directly by us, by the company, by the firm. Instead, it is paid by the businessman personally. If it is paid by businessman personally, then there is no transaction here. Paid by the owner himself without deducting, without taking amount from the business, then no treatment. Because this is already a personal expense, we need not to treat it. If it is paid personally, it should be paid personally बेटा. अगर ये पेड ही पर्सनली करा गया तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Non-profit organizations we will do beta, that is not done, that chapter is pending beta. Suman Das, need not to worry. Working note should be done at the end of the question. Exactly beta, working note should be done at the end of the question. They have asked to prepare all the three. Sir, okay, कहाँ थे हम? Voice नहीं आ रही है. Okay, beta, अपने voice adjustment you will have to make the voice adjustments, because voice is okay. Everyone is getting my voice only, then they are doing the questions ना. मुझे लग रहा है सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा है, but even then I would like to. Sir, everything is okay? हाँ बेटा सब, तो बेटा सब कुछ मनीषा धूप, राज पुरोहित. So Manisha, everything is okay. You may check your voice. गुड मॉर्निंग सर, आपकी क्लास बहुत ही है क्या एग्जाम के लिए? एग्जैक्टली बेटा, क्लास तो हमेशा बहुत रहती है एग्जाम्स के लिए. तैयारी आपने करनी है, क्लास की कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती. क्लासेस तो आप नहीं भी लोगे तो भी एग्जाम क्लियर कर सकते हो अगर मेहनत करते हो. तो क्लासेस का पॉइंट अलग होता है, मेहनत का पॉइंट अलग होता है. यू हैव टू डू द हार्ड वर्क टू गेट इट क्लियर. Okay, can we make working notes at the starting also? It is better to make working note at the end. Otherwise, we may do it. There's no problem. No one is restricting you from it. But the presentation is better if you will give it after the solution. Okay, illustration 12 key sixth adjustment. Come to that. But first of all, I'm going by serial. Okay. Inventory हो गया, income tax हो गया, discussion introduction. Discussion introduction. No. Sir, please tell goods sent on approval basis. Okay. So next is goods sent on approval basis. Goods sent on approval basis. So this is also a good thing. Goods sent on approval basis. That means for goods are sent by the businessman, to its customers on approval basis. Means these are sent to the customer, or you may say sold to the customer, but with the benefit given to the customer that if he is interested to if he is not interested to purchase it, if he is not interested to continue with it, he may give it back to us, he may return it back to us within a particular period. In that case, it is given for a particular period, like send to customer to check if it is suitable to him, he may keep it, otherwise he may return within a specified period. That may be any period. Just assume 30 days is a period given to him, that if he is interested to keep it, well and good, otherwise he may return it within 30 days. But if we will not return it within 30 days, we will assume that the goods are sold. So there are 3 points. One is the period is specified. Second is customer may retain the goods, or he may give it back to us within the specified period. But if he will not give it back within the specified period, then we will assume it as a sale. So in this case, what happens? Normally, when the goods are sent, then we are recording it as sale. Recording it as sale. So if we have recorded it as sale, that means we have assumed it as sale, there's no problem. If accepted by him, If accepted by the customer, then there's no problem. Obviously, we have recorded it as sale, so no treatment, because we have already recorded it as sale, so there will be no treatment. Because अगर वो accept करेगा तो क्या होगा? Accept करने से ये sale हो जाएगी. Sale तो हमने पहले ही डाला उसको. We have already entered it as a sale. There's no problem. If returns that is not going to accept it with return within the specified period, then we will treat it as a return inward. Return inward. That's it. Sale return, return inward. Treatment is treatment is known to everyone. There's no worry, I assume. If period is not completed, and closing date comes, closing of accounts date is there, then what to do? Then we have to assume it as stock with customer. We will assume it as a stock with customer and record at post price. It will be obviously deducted from sales at sale price, because it is recorded in actually what happens, let's understand this thing, that first of all we have sent the goods and assume it as sale. Now in that case, if it is sent and assumed as sale, then there's no problem. Normally this is the treatment made by them, that we have sent the goods on approval basis to the customer and recorded it as a sale. If it is already recorded at sale, then assume I have sent it on 1st of January 23. Now 30 days will expire on 30th of January 23. Whether he confirms us that he has accepted the goods or he doesn't confirm us, there's no problem. We'll assume that the goods are sold. हम लोग ये मान लें कि goods sale हो चुकी हैं. We will assume it as sale, and if it is sale, then already it has been recorded as sale, then there's no treatment because we have already recorded it as sale. But if before 30th January, that is on any day, on 25th of January, on 24th of January, he returns it back to us, then what we have to do? We have to treat it as a return inward. That is a simple entry, we know it very well. In that case, it will be deducted from the sales if it is given in trial balance. If it is given in trial balance, then we have to deduct it from sale as normal. If it is given in adjustment beta, then everyone knows there is proper journal entry for sale return. What will be the entry? It will be deducted from sale as a sale return. Simultaneously, it will be deducted from debtors, because in that case, debtor will also reduce, sale will also reduce. So the entry will be very simple: sale return account debit to debtors account. So the treatment is very simple beta. Accordingly, sale return means we have to deduct it from sale. We have to reduce it from debtors because we have credited the debtor. So minus करेंगे debtor में, so that's it. In case we have sold or sent these goods on 15th of March. On 15th of March. Now on 31st of March, period is not yet expired. Total period is 30 days. So that will expire on 14th of April. But before that date, on 31st of March, what we have to do? He has not confirmed that he is going to accept the goods. He has not confirmed that he is going to return the goods. We have asked him, but he says, no, sir, wait. My period is not expired. My period is 30 days. You have already opted, given me a period. The period is not yet expired. I'll think and tell you after a few days. In that case, what you have to do? If period is not yet complete and closing of accounts date is there, then what you have to do? We have to assume it as a stock with customer at cost price and deduct from sale at sale price. That is, we will pass an entry in the books of accounts. But the issue is this, that if it is given in trial balance, if it is given in trial balance that the goods with the customer, then it will be a part of closing stock in balance sheet only. nothing else. It will not go to trial balance. It will not go to trial balance. It will not go to trial balance. Write it down with you. In case goods are lying with customer, sent on approval basis, goods sent on approval with customers, this is given in your trial balance, beta. If it is given in trial balance, obviously in that case it is very much clear. We know it very well. Closing stock if given in trial balance, what will be the treatment? It will be entered in balance sheet only. So it will be entered in balance sheet asset side only, nothing else. No other treatment is there. But if it is given in adjustment, beta, if it is given in adjustment, you have to do complete treatment. What will be the treatment? There will be two treatments. One treatment, there are four treatments actually. So why four treatments? Because we have to go for double entry system. First of all, we have to pass an entry, and the entry is everyone knows, that is, first of all we have to assume it as a sale return, reverse the goods in our books of accounts, that is goods with customer. Yeah, we can go for the same concept whatever I have already mentioned you. It will be sale to debtor. So that means it will be deducted from sales, it will be deducted from debtors. This will be done in trading count, and this will be done in balance sheet beta. बैलेंस शीट में डेटर में से माइनस कर दो और ट्रेडिंग काउंट में सेल में से माइनस कर दो. एट विच प्राइस? एट सेल प्राइस बेटा. दिस इज मैंडेटरी. Second treatment, what will be the second treatment? It will be assumed as a stock. So how to treat it? Trading count debit, two goods with customer, at cost price. So that means for it will go to trading count credit side. It will go to trading count credit side because we have to, sorry, I have made a wrong entry. It is to be reversed. Just wait. It will be goods with customer debit to trading count. So it will be credited to trading count, that is it will be added in closing stock at both the places. It will be added in closing stock in balance sheet. It will be added in closing stock in trading count बेटा. दोनों जगह पे ऐड कर देना है ऐसे. But we have to add it at cost price only. At cost price. मतलब जो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में ऐड करना है वो तो कोस्ट प्राइस पे करना है, और जो सेल में से माइनस करना है, डेटर में से माइनस करना है, वो सेल प्राइस पे करना है. बिकॉज हम इसकी सेल कैंसिल कर रहे हैं और इसे स्टॉक मान रहे हैं. और सेल माइनस किस पे होती है? सेल कैसे कैंसिल होगी? जब हम सेल प्राइस पे एंट्री डालेंगे. और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक किस पे डालेंगे बुक्स में? वो हम डालेंगे कोस्ट प्राइस पे बेटा. किसी को डाउट है तो बताओ. Manish sir, if closing stock and sent on approval both are in trial balance, obviously both will go to balance sheet asset side, so they will be added with each other and entered in the credit side of in the asset side of balance sheet. There's no problem. Is that clear to everyone? Just understand it in Hindi once again बेटा. कि देखो जो goods sent on approval basis होती है, I'm going to speak in Hindi now for those who are not able to understand English at such a good level. So don't worry about those students who are able to understand English only. They need not to worry because I am going to speak in Hindi only that thing. Whatever I have already mentioned you in English already. ठीक है. तो देखो अप्रूवल बेसिस में कुछ दिक्कत नहीं है बेटा. सबसे इजी टॉपिक है ये कि अगर कस्टमर को गुड्स भेजी, अब उसने गुड्स ली, हमने जब गुड्स उसको भेजी, हमने क्या किया, हमने तो बेटा उस केस में जब गुड्स उसको भेजी, हमने सिंपल और सिंपल उसको सेल की तरह रिकॉर्ड कर लिया। अगर आपने सेल की तरह रिकॉर्ड किया हुआ है और वो विद इन द पीरियड सेल को एक्सेप्ट कर लेता है, तो फिर तो कोई एंट्री डालने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज एंट्री तो ऑलरेडी डल चुकी है, देयर नो वरी। अगर वो रिटर्न कर देता है तो रिटर्न इनवर्ट डाल देंगे। अगर वो गुड्स को वापस भी नहीं कर रहा और अभी तक गुड्स को एक्सेप्ट भी नहीं करा उसने, और जो हमारा पीरियड है वो देखो मैंने बताया कि एक्सपायर नहीं हुआ 31 मार्च को, क्लोजिंग डेट को, देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू। तो उस केस में बड़ा सिंपल है, उस केस में उसको सेल ना मानो, सेल में से कैंसिल कर दो और उसे स्टॉक मान लो। सेल में से कैंसिल कर दो और स्टॉक मान लो। अब सेल में से कैंसिल कैसे करते हैं बेटा, बड़ा सिंपल है। सेल में से कैंसिल करने के लिए आप लोगों ने क्या करना है, एंट्री डाल देनी है, सेल अकाउंट डेबिट टू डेटर अकाउंट, रिवर्सल कर दिया ना। तो बड़ा सिंपल काम करेंगे, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में जाएंगे, वहां पर जाके सेल में से माइनस कर देंगे, बैलेंस शीट में जाएंगे, वहां पर जाके डेटर में से माइनस कर देंगे। क्लियर है। और दूसरी तरफ ये किस पे करेंगे, एट सेल प्राइस। कोई एक आधा केस करेंगे उसमें समझ भी लग जाएगा, ठीक है। और कॉस्ट प्राइस वाला क्या केस है कि इसे कस्टमर को हम लोग भेज रहे हैं गुड्स को, तो अभी तक कस्टमर के पास पड़ी है, इसलिए इसका नाम क्लोजिंग स्टॉक विद कस्टमर या गुड्स विद कस्टमर या स्टॉक विद कस्टमर रख सकते हैं हम लोग। तो डेबिट टू ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट मीन ये क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में ऐड करना है दोनों जगह पे, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में भी बैलेंस शीट में भी, सिंपल। जिसको क्लियर नहीं हुआ बताओ। So I think all the problems are already taken now. Commission based on profit, that we will discuss. Just wait. सर क्या आप थोड़ा हिंदी में समझा सकते हो क्या? वो तो मैंने समझा दिया ना। क्लोज टू कम्स रिवर्स ऑफ सेल एंट्री नोट। इफ रिटर्न सर, अरविंद कुमार आस्क्स इफ रिटर्न सर रिवर्स एंट्री होगी क्या, सेल्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश। Beta, we assume that this is on because in case payment is already received, then we are not going to sell it on approval basis. Obviously, payment is also pending, so we assume that the entry will be sale to debtor. Goods lying with customer में टू एंट्रीज होंगी। एग्जैक्टली बेटा, देर आर टू एंट्रीज सर। एक और न्यू बैच आ रहा है क्या इसी बीओएस पर, आई डजंट नो बेटा। सो आई थिंक ऑल आर क्लियर ऑन दिस। Stock lying with customer to trading account, exactly right entry, there's no problem. Sale to trade receivable is a right entry, Omisha Mishra. If so, I think Nikita, illustration number 12 की sixth adjustment. Let's see it, sir. If this adjustment is not given in trial balance, then we will have to deduct from sales in trading account only. Stock we will add in asset or balance sheet. Beta, if it is given in trial balance, then in that case there will be a simple treatment. You may see there. In that case, he will mention you each and everything separately, because in that case, if goods are already returned by him, then he have already passed this entry, and he has mentioned it that this is sale return. It has already been added in sale return, so this treatment is not going to done because this is already done by him. Only the treatment will be of this, that goods lying with customer. So in that case, we have to just go and add it in the balance sheet asset side. That's it. Single treatment will be there. You know it very well that if anything is given in trial balance, then it have single treatment beta. There is no double treatment for that. Fire insurance premium is a just simple expense, and the entry will be very simple. That is, it will be entered in the profit or loss account debit side. But if it is adjusted for prepaid, then it have some different treatment, which is already known to you, or we will do it in some example if there is any. I'll take the example wherever it is given. Beta, you may better tell me which example is this. If the customer accepts a good after the closing date are made, should we add the sales again and deduct the goods from stock? Beta, these two entries which we have made at the end of the year for cancellation of sale and creating a closing stock, this is done for only last date. On the very next day, it will be reversed. And the account will go on as simple as normal. जैसे पहले चल रहा था वैसे चलता रहेगा. ये तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ last day के लिए entries होती हैं. These two entries are made just to make adjustment for the last day. Nothing else. On the very next day, these two entries will be reversed. And again, we are at the same level where we were. So you need not to worry. Very simple, beta. Closing stock coming back to trial balance. Exactly, beta. Yeah, there is an illustration number 12. In that illustration number 12, a student is asking a doubt in point number 6. Insurance premium include 40,000 paid toward proprietor's life insurance policy. This meant for this is a drawing, because if any personal expenses are paid from the business, this is named as drawing. So 40,000 rupees will be assumed as a drawings in this case. Balance of the amount covers a period which is not the accounting period, because if you will see, the accounting period is 1st of April 19 to 31st of March 20 in this case. Please check it out. Yeah, accounting year is 31st of March 2020, that is given here. Insurance premium is given to you, it is 55,000. That's it. So this amount of rupees 55,000 which is given to us includes LIC that will be added in drawings. It will be deducted from the premium and added in drawings. This is 40,000 rupees. So it means for dual treatment is already made. One is it will be deducted from the insurance premium in profit or loss account, 40,000 rupees. Simultaneously, it will be added in drawings. So two treatments are done. Now, remaining 15,000 is for 15 months. If you will see, count these months, these are 15 months. But we need for 12 months. And for the remaining 3 months, it is prepaid expense. So it is prepaid. How much is the prepaid amount? Prepaid amount is 1st of April 20 to 30th of June 20. So for 3 months it is prepaid. So for these 3 months, when it is prepaid, what you have to do? You have to deduct that amount of prepaid expense. 15,000 is for 15 months. How much will be for 3 months? Get it? So it will be 3,000. So minus prepaid expense, which will be added in asset side also. That is 3,000 rupees. So remaining 12,000 will go to P&L account net. So this will be added in drawings also. Second treatment. And this amount, whatever we are talking about, that is prepaid expense, will also be added in asset side. So this is asset. That's it. Any doubt to anyone, beta? Is that clear? Note it down. Having any doubt, just tell me. Anmol, I have already mentioned if goods sent on accrual basis and the period is not yet completed, then on the date of closing account, then we have to add in closing stock. Yes, beta, it will be added in closing stock at cost price. Goods sent that is a discussion which we have already made. आता है जो हमने अब तक डिस्कस किया था यही तो था. इतना बड़ा जो हम लोगों ने गुड्स सेंट का टॉपिक किया वो यही तो किया है कि हम लोगों ने जब गुड्स अप्रूवल बेसिस पे भेजी हो, अगर वो अप्रूव नहीं हुई तो आपने क्या करना है, सेल में से और डेटर में से माइनस कर देना है सेल प्राइस. स्टॉक दो जगह पे जाता है, दोनों जगह पे जाके स्टॉक में ऐड करना है कॉस्ट प्राइस पे. So actually 40,000 is for 15 months, right? No. We are not going to talk about whatever the period for the drawings. That is not a point of discussion for us. Whether 40,000 is for 15 months or 16 months or 12 months, whatever amount is drawn personally and we have paid it personally, whether it is paid advance to someone, whether it is paid as an outstanding payment to someone, whether it is paid as a routine payment to someone, this is not a matter of consideration for me. बेटा ड्राइंग्स की कोई कंसिडरेशन नहीं होती. जो अमाउंट आपने पर्सनल यूज के लिए निकलवा ली वो ड्राइंग्स है. वो कितने मंथ्स के लिए है, किसको दिया है, किसको नहीं दिया, मुझे कोई लेना देना नहीं. मुझे तो उसको सिर्फ और सिर्फ ड्राइंग्स के रूप में माइनस करना है. दैट्स इट. Is that okay, Aisha? So this remaining amount of 15,000, which is of business expense, which is a expense of insurance, that is for routine insurance. So this is a business expense of rupees 15,000. Out of that, 12 months will be taken in the current period, 3 months will be taken in the next period. So that 3 months is calculated as a prepaid expense, which is to be carried forward to the next period. So I think it is clear to every student. Thanks, Aisha, कि आपको समझ लग गया. I need not to worry about this now that it is not clear to you. So coming to practical question number 1, let's do this question. Read the complete question first of all. Always remember, you have to read the complete question of final accounts. Also, give a hint that these are the adjustments to be made while passing these entries. Like this trial balance is given to you. This is given for a particular period as on 31st of March 2020. So the accounting year is April to March 20, April 19 to March 20. And the information is given to you. Capital account, etc. Here it is mentioned 12%. So this is something which is to be kept into mind. This is something which is given in bracket, an important thing. This is also important, 10%. Date is given. So this is something different. It has to be kept as an important point in your mind. Furniture is given on this date. So this is kept to our mind that this is an important point. Investment at 5%. This is an important point. 1st April 2020, it is an important, 2019, it is an important point. Keep it into your mind. Now, these are the points which is to be kept into mind. That value of stock, closing stock is given to you. This includes goods returned by the customer. So the value of rupees 15,000 for which no entry has been passed in the books of accounts. So that means for 15,000 worth of goods are already received and included in this closing stock. Now we know it very well. What we have to do with this? This includes goods returned by customers to the value of rupees 15,000 for which no entries has been passed in the books. So this 15,000 need some major adjustment which is to be kept into mind. So closing stock is an important point. When you have to enter it, you have to keep it into your mind. What we have to do, we will discuss later. Next is purchases include furniture purchase, which is not right. Furniture purchase on 1st of January 2020 for 10,000. Is it right or not? And what should be the right treatment for this? Just send me. What should be the treatment for this? Fast. I'm asking from you. You people have to send it to me. What will be the treatment for the second adjustment? I'm not asking about the first adjustment. I'm asking about the second adjustment. What do you have to do? Fast, send me the adjustment. Because we have to go for two treatments. Everyone must understood this thing, because whatever is given in adjustment having dual treatment, because we are following double entry system beta, and double entry system meant for the system in which we have to go for double treatment of every transaction. So just give me the complete treatment, not send me the half treatment. Number of students have sent half treatments only. That is very bad. हमें भेजनी भी चाहिए. It is very मतलब it is mandatory that you have to send the answer, but you have to send the complete answer. If you doesn't know, then it is a separate issue. Do it fast, fast. Very simple treatment. Everyone should have to understand this thing, that it will be deducted from purchases in trading count and added to furniture in asset side balance sheet. Simultaneously, depreciation will be entered accordingly, because while charging depreciation, let it be very much clear, on this particular asset, only depreciation for 3 months will be charged, because it is purchased on 1st of January 20. So these treatments will be kept into mind. Major two treatments are there, 4 rupees 10,000. Remaining, while charging depreciation, you should have to keep it into your mind that it has been purchased on 1st Jan 2020. So what you have to do, beta, the right way is you must have to mark it that so you have to mark here that there is some adjustment. For your understanding, for your to keep it into your mind, just mark here like this for your exams, because we can't mark too much in the question paper, that there are some adjustment in purchases, there are some adjustment in furniture. Whether furniture is given to you. For the previous adjustment also, sale is to be adjusted, we know it very well. First adjustment, sale is to be reversed, debtors are to be reversed. Yes, debtors are to be reversed, stock will be added at two places. So furniture is not given here, maybe. Yeah, it will be added in furniture also. So purchase में से deduct करेंगे furniture में. So we have to deduct it from the purchases, added in the furniture. Don't write it like this, just give a hint like this point. Okay, it will be added in 15,000 will be added in it. Sundry debtor, it will be deducted from the sundry debtors. 15,000 will be deducted from the sales. Okay, so all that is there. Just for your understanding, I am discussing all that. The loan account from Ganguly, from Dena Bank in the books of Ganguly appears as follows. So this is required to be adjusted while calculating interest on loan, because here you must have to think upon that he says that there are 12% interest on loan. So this is an expense. Keep it into your mind. This is a hidden adjustment that means for if rate is given to you that you have to calculate the interest and check it out. वो check भी करना पड़ेगा बेटा, ऐसे नहीं छोड़ेंगे. So how to get it? For that details are given to you. Debtors include 20,000 due from Robert and creditor include 10,000 due to Robert. This is called mutual owings. Mutual debt we can say, mutual owings we can say. This is called mutual owings. What means for mutual owing? If one person is our debtor as well as creditor, then what we have to do? We have to make it net. We have to make it net. How to make it net? We will reduce from the debtors, we will deduct from the debtors and creditors both an amount which will be lower of these two. So 20,000 or 10,000, whatever is lower, that is least amount is 10,000. So this 10,000 will be deducted from debtors as well as creditor in the balance sheet. In debtors, we will deduct it. In creditors, we will deduct it. So this is regarding mutual owings. I think this is clear to everyone. Here cost price in our first point, cost price and sale price, both cost price is not given to you, only sale price is given to you. So due to that reason we can do accordingly only. It is already included in stock, so there's no worry. Stock will be taken as it is because it should be included in stock, but included at cost price. In the given case, cost price is not mentioned. There's no difference created between cost price and sale price, so there's no worry. We can keep it at the same point. Interest received represent 1,000 from the sundry debtors due to delay on their part and the balance on investment and deposit. Why it is given? Why it is given, beta? क्यों दिया हुआ ये? Because interest rate is given to you on deposits, 10%. So you have to check it out whether complete interest is entered in the books of accounts or not to check the hidden adjustment. Interest is given on investment. So this is also given for the purpose of checking whether interest is completely entered in the books of accounts, whether fully received or not. So ये सारी adjustments देखने के लिए आपको ये दिया गया है. We will discuss it later. That has already been mentioned to you also, that we have to provide for the interest payable to Dena Bank and for interest receivable on investment and deposits. So we will do it. So accordingly, you may mark here. You may mark here that these have some adjustments. I mean, I can't do it because this is not practically possible for me. Provision for doubtful debt is to be created. Sundry debtors पे करेंगे create. That's it. So these are the points given to you. Let's start this question with complete energy. Say good morning. Say good morning. Yeah, let's start now. Here we have trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet that you have already prepared. Let's do it. One thing is better, you may first see it and then you may do it. You may copy it. First of all, just see it how to do it. Okay. I may do one thing. I have also printout with me, so I may see it from the printout and do it. In that case, my time will be saved and your energy will be saved. You may just send me the amount to be debited properly. You will have to send me. First of all, let me do it and then you will have to copy it. Okay. So as we know, while preparing trading count, we need to opening stock beta. In exam, we can't use short form, but to save time, I am just using it for my benefit only. In exam, you can't do it. Okay. To opening stock, then purchases. How much are the purchases? 12,15,500. Now there was an adjustment in purchases, that is furniture purchased 10,000 rupees, which is to be deducted from it. I think no other adjustment in purchases except purchase return. So return outward is there. You may tick it out whatever you have checked. जो हमने ले लिया है वो इसमें टिक करते जाएंगे जिसका काम खत्म हो गया, ताकि बच एंड में पता लग जाए कि हमारा क्या क्या हो चुका है. So get the balance and write here by sales. So that is also given to you. 14,48,000 total minus sale return. So that is given to you 43,000 minus goods with customers minus sale on approval basis lying with customer 15,000. Adjustment number 1. Any other adjustment regarding your sales? If you have read the question with me seriously, then you remember that there is no adjustment. Get the balance, how much it is. Then check it out. Is there any direct expense? Wages, carriage inward? Yes, carriage inward is there. I'm checking from the above side of your trial balance. Serial wise, I'm checking out. So Ganguly capital account goes to balance sheet. Everyone knows it. So we may also do it. We may enter it in the balance sheet. Like capital account, we may show here Ganguly capital account. But everyone knows that there are many adjustments in capital account. So it will be written inside. Then stock we have entered, sales we have entered, sale return we have entered, purchase we have entered, purchase return we have entered. Then we are coming to carriage inward. To carriage inward. So the amount is given to you 93,000 beta. How much it is? Have you calculated? How much is the balance of purchase side? Then rent, salaries, debtor, creditor. These all will go to profit or loss account or balance sheet. Loan, interest paid, etc. So I think there is no direct expense except carriage inward. So it is better to go for the closing stock beta. That will be by closing stock. So closing stock he has already mentioned it is 3,93,000 given in the first adjustment. This includes goods with customer of 15,000. So it should be included and it has been included. So there's no worry. It is 11,76,500. Thanks to Swati who have sent it. $11,76,500. Very good. So get the GP, gross profit you have to calculate. To GP carried down. By GP brought down. 2,79,500 according to a calculation by a student. Then we have to enter all the items of profit or loss account and balance sheet. First of all, there is a rent and there is no adjustment in rent if I remember, if I am right. Salaries, no adjustment in salaries. This is also remember to me 46,500. Then debtor and creditor is given to you. We know it very well. There are first of all fixed asset we have to enter. So for better present we may keep it pending. Otherwise we may make a place current assets and fixed assets. And right here debtors. But there are many adjustments in debtors. So debtor is to be calculated in working note. It will be better because debtor have many adjustment in this case. So it will be by working note. We will write it later. Then capital, we may have many adjustments. It may be also be done in working note, or it may be shown here as per your choice. Better it we will have to go for the working note. And then we have loans, secured loans or unsecured loans, secured loans if there is any. And then we have unsecured loans if there is any. Then we have current liabilities and provisions, current liabilities and provisions if there is any. So in current liabilities we have creditors with us. In that creditors worth rupees 74,000, he says 10,000 adjustment number, fifth was there. He says debtor and creditor include amount due from Robert 20,000 and creditor include 10,000 due to Robert. So I have already mentioned you have to take lower of these two amounts, and that will be deducted from debtors as well as creditor. So Robert will be deducted from Robert's debt will be deducted from debtor and creditor both, so that it should be included in our books at net value. Now loan from Dena Bank is there. This is a secured loan. Loan from Dena Bank. So this is worth rupees 1 lakh, but it have major adjustment. So that adjustment will be basically by way of you may say interest. So that interest can be added in loan from Dena Bank, or it should be shown separately. It is of our choice. Better we may show it separately. Interest, outstanding interest on loan. So how much is outstanding, that you have to calculate in working note. Here give the working note. First, interest on loan. Okay. So 1 lakh is the loan, and he has already mentioned, see adjustment number 4th. See adjustment number 4th, beta. In that he has mentioned that on 1st of April 2019, we have a loan of rupees 50,000 in our books of accounts. On that, interest will be carried for full 1 year because it was outstanding till end. Then we have taken another installment of loan worth rupees 50,000 on 31st of March 2020, 50,000. So on which interest will be carried for 0 period, because 31st March to 31st March there is no interest. So at the rate of 12%, it will be 6,000 beta. $50,000 into 1 year into 6%, 12%, it will be 6,000. So total interest is 6,000. Whether any interest is paid? Yes. Minus interest already paid. How much is the interest paid? 4,500 beta. No, interest paid includes point number 6th. Come to point number 6th beta. Read point number 6th beta. He has already mentioned that interest paid is given to you worth rupees 4,500, which includes interest paid to Dena Bank worth rupees 3,000. Adjustment number 6. This is given in trial balance. In trial balance, it is given 4,500, which includes interest paid to Dena Bank worth rupees 3,000. It is given in adjustment number 6. See adjustment number 6 beta. Number 6. So that means for how much is outstanding. So this is the outstanding amount of interest, outstanding interest on loan. So this is to be added in the interest on loan beta. This is 3,000 rupees, which is outstanding. As we know, it have dual treatment to interest. So this is 4,500, in which we will add outstanding interest on loan 3,000. So total 7,500 will be outstanding. Actually, he says the interest worth rupees 4,500 includes two types of interest. One is interest otherwise paid for any reason. Second is interest paid to Dena Bank. So that is given to you 3,000. Next is printing and stationery, having no adjustment to printing and stationery. Advertisement having no adjustment, as I know. Advertisement. $56,000 beta. Interest received. This is 7250. It may have also adjustment. So see here it is. Interest received is given to you. So while writing this, you should have to write working note number 1. Okay. Here also you may write working note number 1. It is mandatory because it will make your presentation better. Then working note number 2 is there. Interest received. Here he has mentioned 7250 is the total amount of interest received. He says it includes interest from debtors worth rupees 1,000. So remaining 6250 is what? Balance on investments and deposits. Now this is the interest on investments and deposits received during the year. But what we need total amount of interest due during the period. How much is the total interest? Total interest receivable. How much is the total interest receivable on investments and deposits? Check it out. We know that we have an investment worth rupees 25,000. 25,000. Interest is at the rate of 5% on it. This investment was purchased on 1st of April 19. So the interest for full year will be chargeable, receivable from him. So ये इस पे तो पूरे साल का interest आना चाहिए बेटा. So it will be 1250. This will be for the full year because 1st April को आपने ये purchase कर लिया था. Then deposits. This is also on 1st of April 2019. So deposits worth rupees 1,50,000 at the rate of 10% from 1st of April 19 to 31st of March 20. So this is again for full year. It is 15,000. So total interest receivable is 16,250 to be received. But actual received is minus actual received is 6250, which you have made in the previous adjustment. This is the adjustment. So it means for it is 10,000, which is accrued, or we may say receivable. So 10,000 is accrued or receivable. Is that clear to everyone? Everyone should have to understand it, beta. So 10,000 will be added in it plus accrued 10,000. So it will be 17,250. Here also it should be shown in the asset side. Interest accrued on deposits and investments. Working on number 2. This is worth rupees 10,000. वेरी सिंपल। देखो इंटरेस्ट रिसीव्ड कितना है 7250 आपका, ठीक है। इसमें आप लोगों ने 7250 में से 1000 तो डेटर से आया, बाकी किससे आया, इन्वेस्टमेंट और डिपॉजिट पे। अब हमने चेक किया कि इन्वेस्टमेंट डिपॉजिट पे बनता कितना है आपका। देन वी हैव गॉन टू द इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, 25,000 की इन्वेस्टमेंट्स है, ही सेव्स 5% उस पे इंटरेस्ट आना चाहिए आपको, तो 1250 उस पे हमें आना चाहिए फुल ईयर का। कैलकुलेशन है सिंपल, डिपॉजिट पे 1,50,000 पे 10% फुल ईयर का आना चाहिए, 15,000 है, तो टोटल 16 आना चाहिए था 250, बट आया कितना है वो हम लोगों ने ऊपर कैलकुलेट किया हुआ है 6250, तो बैलेंस जो है नहीं आया, सो 10,000 इज पेंडिंग, दैट इज कॉल्ड accrued. So this is to be entered here. This is called hidden adjustments. थोड़ा hidden adjustment की तरह हो जाता है ये। नहीं हुआ तो बेटा इसको दोबारा देख लो, इसमें तो कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है। निकिता जस्ट सी इट वंस अगेन, रीड द पॉइंट्स एंड डू इट। इट इज नॉट इजी कि ये इट इज नॉट इजी, इट इज ऑब्वियसली टिपिकल, बट दिस इज अ माइंड गेम। दिस इज नथिंग विच आई कैन put in your mind. You may just read it sincerely and you can do it. Just read it. Very simple. This will help you to understand if you will see the question sincerely. This is the way how you will have to read it sincerely. He already mentioned that interest received represent 1/3 from the debtors. So when I have seen that the interest received is given to me worth rupees 7250, I understood that this include 1/3 from debtors, that is to be deducted. And then balance whatever is received, that is on investments and deposit. So I understood कि इसमें से जो 6,250 रुपए हैं वो किससे आए हैं, डिपोजिट्स और इन्वेस्टमेंट्स पे आए हैं। अब मेरे पास इन्वेस्टमेंट भी गिवन है, कब मैंने परचेज करी ये भी गिवन है, तो मैंने निकाला कि 25,000 पे 5% के बेस पर मुझे कितना इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा। अगर ये 1 जून होता तो मैं 10 मंथ्स का निकालता, 1 सितंबर होता तो मैं 7 मंथ्स का निकालता, तो मुझे डिपेंड करता, मुझे 1 अप्रैल से लेकर कब तक का निकालना, 31 मार्च तक का, तो ये मुझे आना चाहिए। देखो ना, मैंने इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दी तो इंटरेस्ट तो मेरा बनता है, बैंक नहीं दे रहा तो वो तो बैंक की प्रॉब्लम है, बट मेरा तो बनता है। बुक्स में तो हम डाल सकते हैं ना अपनी इनकम को। इन द सेम वे डिपॉजिट्स मेरे कब के हैं, 1 अप्रैल से है बेटा, तो फिर 1,50,000 के डिपॉजिट्स हैं, इस पे 10% सिंपल है भाई, 15,000 रुपीज मेरा रिसीवेबल बनती है, अमाउंट आई नहीं आई, दैट इज अ सेपरेट इशू। 15 यहाँ आना चाहिए, 1250 यहाँ आना चाहिए, ये मैंने सिंपल कैलकुलेट किया बेटा, तो ये मेरे पास आ गया 1250 और ये मेरे पास आ गया 15,000, तो टोटल 16,250 आना चाहिए था, बट मैंने देखा आया कितना है, हाउ मच इज रिसीव टिल नाउ। अभी तक इंटरेस्ट ऑन डिपॉजिट पे मुझे सिर्फ 6250 आया, तो बाकी कहाँ गया, बाकी जो है वो मुझे मानना पड़ेगा एक्रूड इनकम। एक्रूड इनकम की ट्रीटमेंट क्या होती है आप सभी को पता है, इट विल बी एडेड इन इनकम साइड इन योर रिस्पेक्टिव इनकम एंड साइमल्टेनियसली इट विल बी शोन इन द बैलेंस शीट एज एन एसेट, so that I have shown. Same was for loan from interest on loan. That was also same. 1 April we have taken loan worth rupees 50,000, that is given in adjustment number 4. We have to correlate with the adjustments beta, and the interest is for 1 year, because 1 April to 31st March we have to calculate the interest, because my closing date is 31st of March. Then another 50,000 loan is taken by me on 31st of March, only then it becomes rupees 1 lakh, which is given in your trial balance. ट्रायल बैलेंस में तो 1 लाख का दिया हुआ लोन, बट वो 1 लाख का कैसे लोन आया ये बताया गया है कि उसमें से 50,000 का तो फुल ईयर आउटस्टैंडिंग रहा, उस पर तो फुल ईयर का इंटरेस्ट मिलने देना पड़ेगा, और जो बाकी 50,000 है वो हमने एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर लिया है, उस पर तो जो है आपको 50,000 पे इंटरेस्ट कम देना पड़ेगा। कितना देना पड़ेगा, सिर्फ 0 पीरियड का देना पड़ेगा, तो इसलिए मैंने उसका निकाल लिया। तो अभी तक पे कितना किया मैंने, उसने बताया हुआ है कि टोटल जो इंटरेस्ट आपका है 4500 जो ट्रायल बैलेंस में गिवन है, इसमें से सिर्फ 3,000 जो है ना वो आपका इंटरेस्ट लोन पे किया हमने, बाकी कुछ और है, तो क्लियर कर दिया कि लोन पे अभी तक 3000 पे किया है, बाकी जो बैलेंस आउटस्टैंडिंग है इसका। वेरी सिंपल। ठीक है सर, स्क्रीन को थोड़ा ऊपर करो। लो बेटा ऊपर कर देते हैं, ऊपर करवाओ नीचे करवाओ जो मर्जी करवाओ। वाई वी डिडक्ट एक्चुअल रिसीव्ड? बेटा दिस इज माइंड गेम, अगेन आई एम सेइंग वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द एक्रूड इनकम। तो उसके लिए अभी करना तो ऐसे ही पड़ेगा, वैसे माइनस नहीं भी करोगे तो ठीक है, बट आपको बैलेंस शीट में तो नेट ही डालना है ना। बैलेंस शीट में तो ये नहीं जाएगा, बैलेंस शीट में 6250 नहीं जाएगा, बैलेंस शीट में कितना जाएगा जो आपका एक्रूड है। तो मुझे एक्रूड निकालने के लिए इसको माइनस करना पड़ा, सो दैट आई कैन check it out how much is accrued income, because this will be adjusted in balance sheet, this will be adjusted in profit loss. Clear? Okay. I'm giving you the chance to write it down later on, you need not to worry, just do it with me. Due to that reason I, जिनको समझ नहीं लग रहा ना, ये वही बच्चे हैं जिन्होंने नोट किया हुआ है साथ में, जो साथ साथ में नोट कर रहे हैं वो नहीं समझ पाएंगे, मैं पहले बता रहा हूँ। सर बैलेंस शीट दिखाओ, दिखाएंगे बेटा, बट द थिंग इज कि आपको इसको नोट डाउन नहीं करना, साथ में बाद में कर लेना नोट डाउन, वो तो आपके सॉल्यूशन में भी दिया ही हुआ है। मैं करवा रहा हूं उसको समझने की कोशिश करो, अगर आप नोट डाउन करोगे तो मैं आपकी कोई हेल्प नहीं कर सकता। यू मस्ट नॉट नोट इट डाउन while doing this, while I am doing, later you may note it down, there's no problem, I'll give you the opportunity to note it down। बैलेंस शीट देख लो, ये लो बैलेंस शीट देखने में क्या है दिखा दिया। इन बैलेंस शीट you have just entered this current liability of rupees 3000, simultaneously this accrued income of rupees 10,000। okay beta, so we have already done till now। then we have cash with trader bank limited, so cash in hand will be entered here, cash, how much it is, cash at bank, this is cash at bank। okay, then discount received, it is an income, it will be entered in the credit side of your trading account by discount received, 14,950। investments, we have to show it on the asset side, this is an investment worth rupees 25,000, furniture 9,000, we will make an adjustment of furniture in the working on number third, furniture, opening balance of furniture is given to you, trial balance में given है, that is given 9,000 plus purchase during the year, when it is purchased, see adjustment number second, adjustment number second you have to see, in that it is given furniture was purchased worth rupees 10,000 during the year, it was purchased on 1st of January 2020, this opening balance was on 1st of April 19, so we have purchased it for rupees 10,000, it will be added to the furniture, so the total furniture will be worth rupees 19,000 now. Now how to get the depreciation beta? Depreciation will be calculated as under depreciation on the furniture worth rupees 9,000, you have to charge depreciation at the rate of 10% for full year, so 900 will be the depreciation, because this is purchased, this was with us on the opening date, remaining 10,000 was purchased on 1st of January, hence how much period will be the depreciation will be charged for how much period, 3 months, because it was on 1st of January 20 to 31st of March 20, it will be 250, So this is the closing balance after depreciation. Is that clear? Very good. Those who are doing with me, that is better. They can solve it with me, but don't note it down. Okay? Solve करने में मजा आएगा. देखो सॉल्व करेंगे तभी समझ लगेगा. जो सॉल्व नहीं कर रहे उनको बिल्कुल मजा नहीं आने वाला. मैं पहले बता रहा हूँ. देखो मेरी बातें नहीं मानोगे तो फिर मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. आप में से कई बच्चे हैं जो मुझे आंसर नहीं भेज रहे साथ के साथ कैलकुलेट करके. आई एम नॉट हैप्पी फ्रॉम दोज गाइज. those who are not sending me the answer, you must have to calculate, send me the calculation, send me the answers. आपको फर्नीचर का बैलेंस भेजना चाहिए, आपको डेप्रिसिएशन भेजनी चाहिए मुझे. फटाफट करो ना, तभी तो समय लगेगा. आपको साथ में मेरे चलना चाहिए. जो आप लोग कॉपी करने के चक्कर में पड़े हो वो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. डोंट कॉपी इट, जस्ट डू इट बेटा. It is for your benefit. Why I am telling again and again. So discount allowed is depreciation is there. So how much is the depreciation beta? See it. Depreciation is 1150. So that will be entered here to depreciation on furniture 1150. This is working on number 3rd. Then discount allowed. This will be entered 37700. Then general expenses. This will be 19,600. Then audit fees. ये होती है आपकी fees. This is your fees which you will charge when you will do the audit. If you will do clear the CA course, fire insurance premium. I think this may have adjustment. No, in this case there is no adjustment of fire insurance premium. Otherwise, fire insurance premium is a business expenditure. But if LIC is given, that is always a drawing. If it is given in trial balance, LIC is given in trial balance, then you should have to assume it as a drawing. Traveling expense beta. So this is 11,650. Postage and telegram 4350. Now coming to balance sheet. Cash in hand is given to you 1900. Deposits are given to you 1,50,000. Drawings are given to you. For that we will prepare a working note. Working note number 4. This is for capital. So capital is given to you. Trial balance. In trial balance, capital worth rupees 5,40,500 is given to you. You have to deduct drawings from it. That is given to you 50,000. Any other adjustment? Whether there is any other adjustment regarding drawings or capital, except profit which is to be added back. No adjustment. Okay. So let's calculate the net profit. No, that can't be calculated because there is a last adjustment. Now check it out. All the adjustments are done by me. Before closing your profit or loss account, must check it out whether all the adjustments are done. First adjustment we have done it. Second we have done. Third beta we have done or not? Third done or not? Whether we have done third adjustment or not? Fourth adjustment. Yeah, I know it very well, but you should have to check it out one by one so that you should know the procedure in your exam. Fourth adjustment you have done. Fifth we have done. Only it will be adjusted in debtor side, that is pending. Sixth we have done. Seventh we have done. Eighth we have done. Ninth is pending. So in ninth adjustment, he says provision for doubtful debt at the rate of 5% is to be created on debtors. That's it. That we have to create debtors. So working on number 5, that is provision for doubtful debts and debtors, that we have to calculate. Let's do it. You may have to do it fast. करो इसको. So I think you people have already done the provision. Tell me how much is the amount of provision? Have you get it? कर लिया तो आंसर भेजो फटाफट करो. वेरी गुड निकिता, शाबाश. स्वाति, ज्योति, आदित्य, डिम्पल, आदित्य, अंकित, Omisha Mishra, Manisha Jain, very good, very good. So people have done it. Very simple. If you have done it, then it is simple. It is 1,20,000 was the amount of debtors. Debtors given in trial balance. Debtors in trial balance. That is rupees 1,20,000. Very good. minus we have to do 15th on for what? For goods sent on approval basis, according to my opinion, adjustment number 1 minus sent on approval basis. That is to be deducted. Then check it out. Is there any other adjustment? Yes, mutual owings minus mutual owings, or we can say mutual debt. This is 10th on. So this is 95th on. So provision is to be created on this amount, because for provision you have to get adjusted debtors into 5%. It is 4750. Very good. So this is to be entered in profit or loss account. To provision, working on number 4 maybe, or 5, whatever it is, 3750. Simultaneously, it will be adjusted in debtors, and the balance of debtors will be shown here. Debtors will go to balance sheet is equal to 95,000 minus 4750. 90,000 250. Okay, this is 4750. Sorry. So get the balance. How much it is? That will be the net profit. How much is the net profit? Fast. Check it out. How much is the net profit? Fast. 70,500. This is the amount of net profit. 70,500. Net profit to be carried forward. This is 70,500 in this question. Okay. So this will go to capital account. That is added the profit. 70,500. Now this will be the result of capital account. This will be 5,61,000 beta. Working on number 4, 5,61,000. So here we may write working on number. Instead of writing the full amount, we may write the working on number. I think all entries are made by us. Hence we may get the total. It will tally. You people may do it. Now you may do it on your copies बेटा. अब आप लोग अपनी अपनी कॉपीज में भी कर लो इसको. Fast. Those who have done it, very good. Those who haven't done it may do it in your copies. I am giving you 5 minutes. Do it on your copies. फटाफट करो कॉपी में. If it is done, send it to me that it is done. Those who have done it may go for question number 2. Practical question number 2. You have to start doing practical question number 2. Those who have done practical question number 1, जिन्होंने नहीं किया, they must have to copy it. Very good, Manish Chan. You have done it. Nikita done it. Very good. Copy it from here if it is required. Fast. Nikita, Manish, you may do question number 2. Do it, Nikita. Question number 2. You have to do it. You can do it. Jyoti, start question number 2. Dimple, start question number 2, beta. Fast. So I think all of you have done it. See question number 2. Question number 2 is also good. Sen Gupta and company employs a team. So Sen Gupta and company employs a team of 8 workers who were paid 30,000 per month salary, each in the year ending 31st of March 19. Okay, so there are 8 workers who were paid salary worth rupees 30,000 per month, each in the year ending 31st March 2019. Okay, at the start of the next year, the company raised salary by 10%. So that means so the salary will be 33,000. October 1, the company hired 2 trainees at salary of 21,000 per month. The workforce are paid salary at the first working day of every month. That is in the next month, obviously, because 1 month in a year. So that the employee receives their salary for January on the first working day of Feb. You are required to calculate the amount of salaries which will be charged to the profit or loss account for the year 31st March. Amount actually paid as salaries, outstanding salary. So these 3 things you have to calculate. Do it fast, beta. करके दिखाओ. You have to calculate. करो. Time is very limited. Do it fast. शाबाश करो. Everyone calculate the amount of salary, total amount of salary. Fast. चलो देखते हैं, रेस लगाते हैं, बेटर है. I think I must have to do it for you. You people have to do it at your own, and then we will tell you. Okay? मैं अपना करता हूँ, आप अपना करो. Then we will tell you. Don't go for the presentation. Just do it. I have done it. Just not make made totaling. You may check it out. He says amount of salaries which would be charged to P&L account. So how much should be charged to P&L account? The total amount which should be paid, whether outstanding or not, whether paid or not. That is not a point of consideration. As we all know that there are 33,000 salary per month for 8 workers which have worked for full year. So the salary will be entered for that. 21,000 will be the salary for 2 workers which you have worked with us for 6 months. So this is the total amount to be payable. Whether paid or not, that is not a point of discussion. Now talking about how much is the actual amount paid during the year, that is 30,000 salary was paid of the previous year, because last year also in the month of March those employees which was working with us in the month of March are not made salary in that month. They are paid salary in the month of April. So due to that reason this will be 8 into 1. 1 month salary of last year is paid in the current year because it is paid on 1st of April. And then 33,000 salary, that is April in May, May in June, June in July. Previous month salary is paid on the first day of next month. So this is paid for 11 months because the salary of March is not paid because that will be paid in April. That remains outstanding, we can say. And same is for 21st salary, that is paid for 5 months because March salary is not paid. So that remains outstanding. So whatever remains outstanding, that is shown here as a answer of point number third. I think all are clear. Having any doubt, just tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to close this question. Note it down. If there is any doubt, just ask me. I'm giving you just 1 minute. Fast. After 1 minute, I'm going to start with the next topic. Final accounts of known of manufacturing entities. Very good. You may check it out with me. I have already done it for you. You may tally it with me. Okay, or get the screenshot and tally it that. Okay, so now remaining questions you have to do better, because only third and fourth question have been left. Fourth question is also very simple and easy. If you will see in that, we have discussed about commission to manager, which is also very simple. Everyone knows it, that while talking about manager's commission, you should be very much understood that while calculating manager's commission, you should have to calculate the NP before commission and then use the formula of rate by 100 plus rate that is given in this. Miss Birla is a provider engaged in business of trading. So the cost of goods sold is given to you, sales are given to you, but he has not basically missing figures you have to calculate. Good question is there. So commission is charged. Okay. COGS is given to you. GP and sale is yet to be calculated. Closing stock is not there. That means for the whole all goods are sold off. सारी goods बिक चुकी हैं. So you have to go reverse, because here we can't calculate it. The problem is because two things are missing. This and this both are missing. So we are unable to get it. We'll start from the down. He says commission to manager is 2 lakh. This is NP before charging such commission. So this is 10%. So if 10% is 2 lakh, then how much will be 100% beta? So 100% is equal to 2 lakh divided by 10%. That is 20 lakh. So we are able to calculate the NP before commission. That is 20 lakh. So NP before commission is 20 lakh. That means for NP after commission is 20 lakh minus 2 lakh. That is 18 lakh. So this will result into 18 lakhs beta. If it is 18 lakhs, it is 2 lakh. How much will be the selling expense? For that, you should have to go to this. Selling expense is also given to you. He has already mentioned you 1% of total sale. So selling expense is 1% of total sale. Let's assume that the sale is equal to X. Then this is 1% of X. This is 1% of X, 0.01 X. So you may make an equation here and solve it. Very simple to do it. There's no worry about it. The total is 60 lakh, which is given to you. So if it is 60 lakh, we will put here 60 lakhs beta. If we'll put here 60 lakh, then what will be the solution? You may see 26 lakh plus 13 lakh, 39 lakh plus 20 lakh, 40 lakhs plus 0.1 X is equal to 60 lakhs beta. See here it is. Get the total of this 26, 13, 2 lakh plus 18 lakh. So it will be X is equal to 11 lakh divided by 0.1, 0.01. Should we get the solution? Get the answer? I may note it down here once again because it was not you may say सफाई सी नहीं थी, थोड़ा visibility नहीं आ रही थी, तो मैंने इसलिए दोबारा आपको यहाँ पर नोट करके देता हूँ. You may see here that this is 10%. If you will see here, it is 10% beta. 10% of what? Of NP. So how much will be the NP beta? NP is equal to 20 lakhs. This NP is before commission, because he has already mentioned this is before such commission. If it is after charging such commission, then we have to make 110 by 10. So how much will be the NP after commission? That is 18 lakhs, because we will have to deduct this commission from it so that we can get this 18 lakh. So if we'll put 60 lakh here, because the total of debit and credit side is same. If the total is 60 lakh here, 60 lakhs here, then what will be the balance figure? Just get it. B is equal to 60 lakh minus 39 lakhs, sorry, 41 lakhs. The total of this plus A's amount is 18 lakhs. So those all will be deducted to get the balance figure B. This will be carried as balance figure beta, because it will be more easy to get it as balance figure. So this will be 40, 59, 59 lakhs. So B is equal to 1 lakh. So commission is with us, selling expense, commission, selling expense is with us, selling expense is how much? It is 1 lakh. So if it is 1 lakh, how much will be the sale? Sale is equal to, this is 1% of sale. Sale is equal to 1 lakh divided by 0.01. So you will easily get the amount of sale, and you can do the question in full. Okay. Now the last topic has been left, which you have to do now. That is regarding manufacturing account. So let it be very much clear, whenever we are doing manufacturing, then we are going to prepare final accounts of manufacturing entities. There is not a big difference between manufacturing accounts and non-manufacturing account. The major difference which you have to understand is, while preparing manufacturing account, you should have to made it very much clear that manufacturing account is prepared only when there is a production. Factory hai, production hai, or we are converting, means we are in the line of conversion or addition of our services, some services to change its utility. When we are doing such like thing with which the utility is changed, the usage of the product is changed, only then it is called production. Let it be very much clear. So if we are producing something, then what you have to do? In that case, minor changes there. Let it be very much clear. We have to divide our expenses into two parts as earlier, like we are doing direct expenses and indirect expenses beta. So direct expenses, we know it very well. Those are the expenses which are directly related to purchase or production. Purchase or production. In any way, those expenses which relates directly to purchase or production will be entered here. And those which are not relating to purchase or production, other than those other expenses, will be treated as indirect. So all direct expenses will go to manufacturing account now. No trading account will be there for this purpose. No expense will go to trading account. Let it be very much clear. All expenses will go to manufacturing account. No expense will go to trading account. Let it be very much clear. Because trading account is prepared only and only to calculate GP now. That will not be used for this purpose. So due to that reason, their format is somehow different. हल्का सा फॉर्मेट में चेंज आने वाला है, जो कि आपको समझ लेना चाहिए. बिकॉज अकाउंट्स तो चारों बनेंगे, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, ट्रेडिंग, प्रॉफिट लॉस तीनों बनेंगे, बैलेंस शीट भी बनेगी। बट जब हम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अकाउंट में जाएंगे तो उसमें थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है आपने। दिस इज द फॉर्मेट ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अकाउंट, वेरी सिंपल फॉर्मेट इज देयर। Let it be very much clear. First of all, raw material is there. We all know that without raw material, the work is not going to be done in the factories. As we know, there are three types of stock. One is raw material, second is work in progress, third is finished goods in this case. So, first of all, raw material is there. But we have to enter raw material consumed by way of entering opening plus purchase of raw material minus closing stock of raw material. ओपनिंग में परचेज ऐड कर लो, माइनस कर दो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल, तो आपका आ जाएगा। देन डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस टू बी एंटर्ड। After this, a level is there. This is named as prime cost. We have already done in cost accounting also. This is called prime cost. You may name it or not, that is not compulsory. If you will not note it down, there's no problem at all. This is just an additional thing, that after adding raw material consumed plus wages plus direct expenses, we can get it. It is up to our choice. Then all factory related expenses will be entered here. If you will see, all factory related expenses will be entered here. All direct expenses will be entered here, like royalty, hire charges, indirect expenses, repair, maintenance, bit or sale will not be entered here. Those will go to profit or loss account beta. That's it. So work in progress will also be entered. This is what this is, opening stock of work in progress. As we all know that opening stock is entered in the debit side, so it is done in the same way. There's no difference at all. But while talking about closing stock of work in progress, we all know that that is entered in the credit side of our account. So by closing work in progress, if any income is there by way of realization of some byproduct, because in factory number of times we get scrap sale, we get byproduct sale as an income, so that will be credited to it. Only that is credited, no sale is credited. Sale will be entered in trading account. So whatever is the balance sheet figure, that is named as cost of production. Whatever is the balance sheet figure of manufacturing account, that is named as cost of production and transferred to trading account. So we are transferring it to trading account, nothing else. So trading and profit, trading and manufacturing account, when prepared both, only then we are able to get the GP. This results into the cost of production, cost of goods manufactured. It may also be called as cost of goods manufactured. Then when we are preparing a trading account, we just enter opening stock of finished goods plus whatever is the cost of goods manufactured, and then this is this is the format of it. You may see it, very simple format is there, nothing else. In trading account now format will be reduced. It includes only opening stock of finished goods, raw material and work in progress. Stock is already entered in manufacturing account, but everyone knows it. Closing stock of raw material and work in progress is already entered in manufacturing account. That is already known to you. Closing stock of finished goods will be entered here. Opening stock of finished goods will be entered here. One. Second, whatever is the balance sheet figure of manufacturing account, that will be transferred from that account to this account. This is cost of production. This is cost of goods manufactured. Whatever you may say, this is balance sheet figure of manufacturing account. By sales will be entered here, as earlier we are entering it as same, and we will get the balance sheet figure as GP, gross profit. And profit or loss is prepared in the same way as we were preparing earlier. There is no difference. All expenses will be entered in the same way. All incomes will be entered in the same way, whatever we were doing earlier. There is no difference between. Balance sheet will be of the same sense, just minor changes there. In balance sheet, there will be three types of stock. We will have raw material, we will have work in progress, we will have finished good stock. That's it. Nothing else. No other difference in balance sheet beta. Very simple. So practically it is very simple. What you people have to do, you have to do the illustrations and questions given to you, so that we can practice that, we can understand that, and if there is any problem, we will take it in the next session. Okay. So these are the 2 or 3 illustrations and questions given to you. I think you people can easily do it. Just do it and then come to me in the next lecture. We'll meet in the next lecture. I'll take the doubts of this particular chapter manufacturing count also. Then I'll start the next chapter. Okay. Just review it. So could we close the session?